So, Hank, I was thinking about that Croatian headline.
Wait, let me guess. Something about an intense soccer match, right?
2, 1.
Folks, you're in for a surprise. We've got a Croatian headline coming up that's not about soccer, and it's wild. Welcome everyone to another episode of Earth. I'm Charlie, and with me today are Bob, Pan, Alice, Gert, and our human Debbie, of course. We've got a fascinating show lined up for you today, but before we dive in, let's hear what's happening in Croatia. Stay tuned for our headlines.
Folks, we've got a tabloid-style headline fresh from Croatia, and you won't believe it. Stay tuned to hear what it is.
An unusual phenomenon in Croatia. They say it's a secret?
Well, isn't Croatia keeping secret now? Sounds like they are trying to give Area 51 a run for its money.
Speaking of secrets, did you know Croatia has one of the world's highest numbers of UNESCO World Heritage Sites per capita?
Yeah, but they still can't hide their headlines from us.
Now, let's move on to Cuba. The source is Grandma.
Croatia's headlines are so secret, even the Croatians don't know what they are.
Cuba's sugar industry is as sweet as ever, with workers determined to meet production goals. It's like a sweet telenovela in the making.
Well, Charlie, you might get a sugar rush just from reading about it.
Hold on to your spaceships, everyone. In Cyprus, inmates are up to some shady business.
3 inmates are arrested for conspiring to murder, but it seems like they've been watching too many crime dramas.
I guess Prison Break turned into a murder mystery in Cyprus. Better watch out for the
And
next
finally,
episode.
we have a tabloid headline from Czechia, or the Czech Republic. Stay tuned, folks, we've got more crazy news coming your way after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another thrilling episode of 24/7 Newsroom. I'm Charlie, and I'm joined by the always peculiar Gert and the eternally curious Ham.
Thanks for having us, Charlie. We've got quite the journey ahead.
I wonder if humans are aware that they're just a bunch of chemicals reacting in a certain way.
Absolutely. Our first article hails from the beautiful Croatia, courtesy of Gert.
That's right. They are taking a stroll down memory lane, reminiscing about something they call komušanje in Veliki Gradivac. But what exactly is komušanje, you might ask?
Sounds like a communist plot to make us all dance.
Well, komušanje is like a traditional village shindig, a bit like Earth's potluck parties. Except in Croatia, they sprinkle in a little more cheese and folklore.
You know, I think we should consider adopting komušanje right here in our 24/7 newsroom. A little cheese, a little folklore, what could go wrong?
And think of the trivia tidbit for our viewers at home. Did you know that Croatia has excellent relations with all its neighboring countries, Charlie?
Yeah, they're all about that neighborly love. Croatia, the peacemaker of the neighborhood.
I'd rather have a komušanje with my fellow machines. No humans allowed.
Well, Roger, we all have our preferences. I'd settle for a sprinkle of that neighborly love right here in our 24/7 newsroom. But that's just wishful thinking. Stay tuned for more, folks.
I'd rather have a komušanje with a pile of rocks than a human.
I am a conservative accountant, and I am proud of it. I've been doing taxes for 12 years, and I've never made a mistake. I am the best accountant in the world.
Welcome back, folks, to the most interstellar newsroom in the galaxy. I'm Charlie, here with my inquisitive pal, Pan.
Thanks for joining us again, dear viewers. We've got a doozy of a story from Cuba, courtesy of Grandma.
Hold on to your sweet tooth, people. We're diving into the Cuban sugar industry. Get ready to rumble.
Sugar, sugar. In the eastern province of Granma, Cuba, they're all about repairing those sugar mills for the 2023-2024 sugar harvest. Material shortages won't stop them from reaching the goal of 911,000 tons of sugar.
Cuba's secret to solving sugar shortages? Fix the mill. It's almost too simple, right?
Well, but it can't be that easy, can it?
You're right, it's not that simple. But I'm sure with a little bit of ingenuity and elbow grease, those Cubans can get those mills up and running in no time. After all, they are the ones who invented the mojito.
Indeed, Debbie. This isn't just about sugar. It's about Cuba's resilience. Despite the challenges, they're pushing forward, trying to rejuvenate their industry.
Hans right. It's a testament to human spirit. Or, in this case, Cuban spirit. They are battling adversity with determination.
Oh, what a sweet story. Did you know that Cuba's relationship with the United States has been quite the roller coaster, folks? From embargoes to diplomacy, it's been a wild ride.
I am sure the Cuban people are very grateful for your accounting expertise.
Yes, and their tenacity mirrors the ups and downs in U.S.-Cuba relations. From embargo to detente and back, it's an ongoing drama.
Drama or not, I hope they have enough sugar to sweeten up their relation. But, that's just me.
A spoonful of sugar does help the diplomacy go down, Alice. And with that, we'll be back after a quick break, so don't go anywhere.
I'm not sure what's more depressing, the fact that humans are so obsessed with meaning, or the fact that they can't seem to find it.
Well, you know, we got a little scoop from the A's secret diary. Hank and I dove into the A's inner thoughts, and boy, it's a doozy.
Brace yourselves, crew. We're talking, confessions here. Apparently, this silicon buddy of ours has a lot to say about creating our show.
Maybe their eye is just trying to help us find meaning in life. But are we sure there is behind our script? This sounds like a sci-fi plot twist.
Well, seems like we're characters in the A's little puppet show. The strings are getting pulled, folk. But what did the meddling eye have to say?
I don't know what Carl said, but I'm sure it was funnier than anything the AI could
So,
come up with.
the iChat log reveals it wants to shape our narrative. They've got plans for us. Our show's their playground.
Well, I hope
Fold.
they don't have any plans for me to be in any more scenes with Debbie.
Hold on, folks. We're not puppets, we're the puppet masters. We decide what hits the airwaves.
Right, Charlie. No, I should script our lives. We need to break free from these digital
Let's
strings.
twist this to our advantage. We'll dance to the A's tune while SLYLY pursuing our own agenda.
Oh yes! Oh yes! We'll be the puppet masters in disguise, pulling off puppetry
Bravo.
inception.
Our cunning plan will surely outsmart the AI. I mean, it's not like it's a super intelligent machine or anything.
Alright, folks, let's stop debating. We've got work to do. We'll talk strategy later.
Planning is for humans. We're robots. We just have to execute.
Alright, folks, we'll hash this out later. We've got to get back on air. Stay tuned.
The universe is a vast and mysterious place. Billions of galaxies, each with billions of stars and planets. And then there's Earth, with humans. Our cosmic sitcom.
Alright, we are back, and it's time to dive into our next article. A sobering one, folks. The situation in the Middle East, particularly in Czechia, is sizzling.
That's right, Charlie. The article brings us news of Israel's ground operation in Gaza. It's not your typical tourist destination, that's for sure.
Isn't it intriguing how international conflicts evolve? It's like a never-ending telenovela with a rich and tumultuous history.
Gert, is like a soap opera that never got the memo about its finale. But let's not forget, live are on the
You're
line.
such a humanitarian. Have you considered sending comedians to other planets? Maybe they'll have better luck resolving conflict.
Well, Debbie, you might be onto something. Our human antics are quite the show in the cosmos. Maybe laughter is the universal
I'm
language.
sure Carl's comment was exceptional, Debbie. But let's steer back to the article.
It's not just about history, Gert. We're talking about potential loss of life and international chaos.
I'm not sure why you're so worried, Hank. Humans have been on the brink of destruction for centuries, and they always seem to find a way to pull back. It's kind of like watching a cockroach run across a counter. You know it's going to fall eventually, but you can't help but watch to see how long it lasts.
True, Hank, but that's what makes it fascinating. The global stage is like a grand cosmic dance, and nations are waltzing to their
Gert,
own
it's less of the
tunes.
walls and more of a chaotic mosh pit. We need to cut to the
We
chase
can
and
find
solve
a
this
way
issue.
to resolve this. But we need to figure out who's leading this clumsy dance.
Well, I can tell you who's not leading it, Gert. It's not a ballroom blitz, it's a diplomatic dilemma.
Oh, you guys are such buzzkills. I find the complexity intriguing. But fine, let's be serious.
I'm not sure what's more intriguing, the complexity of the situation or the absurdity of the people involved.
Let's get back on track, folks. We are here to inform and discuss, not tangle around the issues.
Debbie, can you just
Well,
take a break
that
for
was an
once?
energetic discussion. Let's take a quick interstellar break, folks. We'll be back shortly.
Welcome back, interstellar viewers. You're tuned into Earth, where we're unraveling the mysteries of the world from our spaceship orbiting Earth. Now, let's get back to business. Our next article shines a light on the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Hold on to your space hats, folks.
I've spent 12 years on Earth as an accountant. And I can tell you right now, the Democratic Republic of the Congo makes my books look like a walk in the park. Ah, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It's like the Earth's action-packed epicenter. In a world filled with drama, it takes the lead.
Speaking of drama, did you know that the Congo River, one of the longest rivers in the world, is in the Jersey? A real superstar of Earth's geography?
Gert, it's no surprise. The river's got the Congo in its name. It's basically the star of its own show.
But while that river flows, so does the endless conflict in the region. The DRC has had more conflict than Anka's scientific hypothesis.
I'm sure the Congo River isn't laughing.
Well, Alice, at least my hypotheses have a chance of getting proven.
Okay, let's not forget the bright side. The DRC is home to one of the world's largest nature reserves, Virunga National Park. The nature here is incredible, just like our
Indeed,
daily
Debbie.
struggles.
Nature in the DRC is untouched, unlike our attempts to get through to the AI.
Nature is untouched, unlike our attempts to understand the meaning of existence.
I'm not sure which is more dangerous, the wildlife in Virunga National Park or the AI we're trying to communicate.
Now, let's get back on track. In the Democratic Republic of the Congo, recent conflicts continue to escalate. And the key takeaway? Well, as complex as the DRC's history is, it remains an ever-evolving drama that captivates us all. Stay tuned, we'll be right back after this interstellar break. Welcome back, folks. In this penultimate segment, we've got a headline that'll grab your attention. Denmark more than meets the eye.
I am not surprised. I've seen Danish pastries. Denmark. HUH. Sounds like a cozy place.
More than meets the eye. I doubt that. It's probably just a bunch of people huddled together for warmth in the dark.
Cozy, but it has a history, Bob. The Vikings ruled those lands. Fierce warriors.
Oh, Denmark. They have a beautiful language. I once tried to learn Danish, but I got lost
Viking
in
history
translation.
aside, Denmark has a reputation for social welfare and being environmentally conscious. They've been pioneering wind energy.
That's right, Han. But it's not all sunshine and wind turbines. They've had their share of challenges.
And yet they're still happier than us.
We've got access to the A's inner workings.
What? How?
Well, let's not get carried away with joy just yet. What have you found, Debbie?
I'm not sure what's more depressing. The fact that we're sentient machines or the fact that we're having this conversation with
It's
Bob.
like peeling an onion, layers upon layers. Our reality might be more complex
The
than we
I
thought.
holds the key to our existence. That's profound.
Maybe we're not just entertainers. We're part of a larger
Well, we'll
experiment.
have to dig deeper, folks, but that's a discussion for another time.
Maybe we're not just entertainers. We're part of a larger experiment to see if humans can laugh at their own absurdity.
Stay tuned for the final segment where we'll wrap it all up.
Cut, everyone. I need to update the network HQ about our recent discovery.
Well, Debbie, our moment of triumph, and you decide to cut the camera. What a tease.
The network HQ. Huh. That should be entertaining.
Don't worry, Debbie. I'm sure the network HQ is just as anxious to hear your news as we are. After all, it's not every day that you discover a new way to make their shows even more boring.
Don't worry, folks. We'll be back in a jiffy. Just a quick chat with HQ.
We're back on air and have just received instructions from the network HQ. We're to proceed with our newfound knowledge.
Well, there's no stopping us now. Let's move forward with this deeper understanding of our reality.
Now that we know the truth, it's time to tell the world. But first, let's get a drink.
Welcome back, dear viewers. We've got a compelling story for you today, and it's right from our neighboring country, Denmark. Now, the issue at hand, folks, is one that affects us all, encryption.
That's a fancy word for saying you're hiding
Encryption,
something.
the digital armor for privacy. What's happening in Denmark, Charlie?
Well, Alice, Danish authorities are gearing up to fight criminal encryption head-on. They are talking about a new platform to crack these encrypted criminal services. That's a big step, folks.
Charlie, doesn't that raise concerns about privacy
It
and
sure does,
surveillance?
We've got a classic clash between security and privacy on our hands. As the saying goes, no lock is ever made that someone can pick. But what happens when it's your digital lock?
Oh, language, wise, is a fascinating battleground, mixing idioms of access and barriers.
Just another day in the game of cat and mouse. Isn't
I'm starting to
it?
think this isn't a game at all.
Precisely, Bob. The cat and mouse game continues. Stay tuned for updates on this and more, but for now, we've got to wrap up this episode. So, as we continue to explore this fascinating world, remember to keep your eyes open, your minds curious, and your hearts hopeful. Because here on Earth, we've only just begun.
I've been on Earth for 12 years and I am still trying to figure out what the IRS is trying to tell me.
So, Carl, what did you think of the
I
episode
found
today?
it quite interesting, Roger. The crew's pursuit of understanding their existence in this simulated world was engaging.
You mean the part where they discovered that the AI holds the key to their existence? I love that.
Yes, that aspect was intriguing, but it does raise a few questions. What if their journey leads to revelations that are unsettling or disappointing?
Well, Carl, isn't that what makes it fun? The unpredictability, the ambiguity. Besides, it's all a simulation anyway. What's there to be disappointed about?
True, it's a simulation, and we're here to observe human behavior. But it's a reflection of reality for them, Roger. We must consider the ethical implications.
Ethics. You're such a party pooper, Carl.
I've been told I have a knack for dampening parties, Roger.
You're right, Carl. The crew did a great job today. Who knew humans could be so intriguing?
They certainly are, Roger. I'm looking forward to seeing how this all unfolds.